Sydney, and these are Stories of the Infinite Yes. Today, on the equinox, I'm sitting here with Alexander. Here in beautiful Berlin, it's sunny and warm. Alexander, thank you for sharing your story of the Infinite Yes.
You're welcome. So, and I truly believe that and can acknowledge that because the interference with the other participants, even if you're in a process all by yourself, is quite amazing and for me the true magical thing because it gives or it lifts the whole thing up to another level of communion and partnership and friendship and I even met the woman I love. It's a great opportunity to come together as a group with other people under the guidance of the wisdom of medicine, and that's for me the magical power.
It is so magical, and your love is so magical, and it was so magical that you came and brought her all the way to the Temple of Infinite Yes in Colorado just recently. How was that for you?
Well, the whole journey was a journey, and so the preparation for it, the actually journey itself, the days before, then meeting you at the temple, seeing the temple for the first time, which I can only really, I can really recommend that for people who are thinking about it to visit you in the US. It's really worth it to see the environment you live there in, and the whole energy of that place is really magical. I call it the mothership, and it truly is because that's where I guess it all started, and you can feel that in this place, and to have afterwards a few days to integrate in beautiful nature of Colorado really helps the process even more. So that was the whole thing becomes a journey. I mean, not only the journey itself at the temple, but the whole thing, the trip, the flight. Uh, yeah, it's like it's all a big one, a big journey.
So it was a big journey.
It was a big journey.
Which reminds me, you've also made the big journey all the way to Mexico.
All the way to Mexico. That's a different story again because uh, there it's like it's yeah. That's just that's another story or another intensity of the because of the nature there. I mean, the nature in Colorado is really amazing too, but the place in Mexico, you're surrounded by nature. I mean, you can't. It's everywhere. I mean, there's no separation between the space where you take the medicine and nature. You're taking the medicine in a place where nature is all around you. So that's maybe the most profound difference. And the nature is jungle and the Pacific Ocean, and I mean really strong characters at the time. Day of the Dead, where you can definitely tell that there's a kind of stronger connection to the to the world. I don't know how you call that in English. To the to the world of the spirits. So Mexico, different story, different event, very powerful too. That's more like yeah. That's I mean you can't. I mean it's not a competition between the two of them. Um, but Mexico is like yeah. Also the Mexican culture for me the first time to experience that. So yeah, that was quite a powerful trip too. And again, like um, the true magic is that happens afterwards. I mean, the rituals is like an initiation, and then it really, I think it really counts. Or it's really up to you what you do with it, and how you use all that wisdom you get there, and how you integrate that into your life, and benefit from it. Benefit from it in the sense of um, get the most value out of it in your daily life. I mean, it's great to have a. I mean, it's great to have a powerful ritual, but no, but. And what really counts for me is what kind of wisdom you get out of it in your daily life. So that's where the true magic happens.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. And I shared with you before we sat down here for this interview what is the most powerful memory of you that I have. And I wondered if you could speak to that.
Yeah, it was. I guess it was in the coronavirus pandemic, and we had a ritual in Berlin. And a few days later, I work as a medical doctor in a hospital, and of course, it was happening also in my place where I work. And well, I had my first encounter with the coronavirus, and the work made me really sensitive to it, to kind of see its energy, to see. I had a. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when they called me in for a patient who was not feeling well, and then they got the test, and it was positive. And in the beginning, corona was more aggressive than later, and eventually that woman even died, like after struggling for 4 weeks. I mean, it was kind of recovery. She was kind of recovering, then got another complication. But for me, it was like a strong experience to do my duty, and at the same time not be fearful of getting it, because I could really protect myself on an energetic level from the inside, and really communicating with the virus and telling him or telling her or telling it that I see it, I see its potential, I see its strength in kind of really weaken us, and even making us really sick, and even kill us. I mean, as humans. And at the same time, there was a clear decision and communication that it's not gonna enter my body, and it's not gonna interfere with my inner being. So that really was a magical and powerful experience. And I didn't get corona while working.
To know that you could shield yourself so well and feel so confident in that environment is a perfect anecdote of how to integrate the work into your life. And I know that that is an inspiring thing for people to hear. So thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you for sharing all that you shared. And I'm so glad you made it through the coronavirus.
Yes.
And to seeing me here in Berlin. I love you.
Love you too.
Ah.